Imagine if 5 simple changes could completely transform your dog's happiness, health, and behavior. No expensive gadgets, no extreme routines, just small shifts backed by behavioral science and real-life experience that speak your dog's language in a way they truly understand. Most dog owners unknowingly overlook these essential elements. Yet, these 5 secrets, especially number 3, could be the difference between a frustrated dog and a deeply content one. And once you start seeing the changes, there's no going back. You'll begin to notice a more relaxed demeanor, fewer behavioral issues, and a stronger emotional bond that words can't describe. Dogs are more than pets. They're emotional beings who rely on us to unlock their full potential. They mirror our moods, respond to our presence, and depend on our choices to live fulfilling lives. Let's give them the life they truly deserve. Secret number 1, therapeutic touch, the power of canine massage. Dogs, like humans, carry tension within their bodies. Stress doesn't just show up in their behavior, it settles in their muscles. The shoulders, hips, and lower back are particularly prone to tightness, especially in high-energy breeds. Aging dogs, or pups that have experienced trauma or time in shelters. What seems like hyperactivity or restlessness could actually be physical discomfort masked as behavior. A gentle massage goes beyond pampering. It's a practical, science-supported method of easing your dog's tension and enhancing their overall health. When done regularly, massage helps reduce cortisol levels, the hormone tied to stress, while simultaneously improving blood circulation and lymphatic drainage. These effects collectively support your dog's immune system, aiding in quicker recovery and better resistance to illness. One of the most powerful aspects of massage is its diagnostic potential. When you're massaging your dog's body, you become familiar with what feels normal and what doesn't. Subtle changes like swelling, lumps, or areas of sensitivity can serve as early warnings for issues such as arthritis, cysts, or underlying injuries. To start, find a quiet, calm space where your dog feels safe. Begin with light, long strokes along their spine to ease them into the experience. If they lean into your touch, that's a green light. If they shift away or show tension, slow down. Use circular motions around the hips and shoulders. Being mindful of pressure, always pay close attention to their body language, tail position, breathing, and eye contact will let you know if they're enjoying it or not. Massage is more than comfort. It's how dogs read our touch and learn safety through it. In a world that can be overwhelming, your hands can become the most reassuring voice they know. Secret number 2, pack presence, deepening the bond beyond play. In a dog's world, connection runs deeper than activity. While fetch and walks are important, true bonding happens in moments of stillness, trust, and presence. Dogs are social animals hardwired to live in cooperative packs. They don't just crave movement, they crave harmony. Sitting quietly beside you, synchronizing their breath with yours, or simply resting near your feet creates an invisible thread of connection they deeply value. This phenomenon, often called calm mirroring, is when dogs naturally sync their energy with their human. If you are calm, centered, and present, your dog tends to reflect that. But when life gets chaotic and emotions run high, dogs absorb that energy too. It's why some dogs act out during stressful family periods. They're not being bad. They're simply mirroring the emotional environment around them to deepen this bond. Try bonding in more mindful ways. Go on walks without a set destination. Let your dog sniff every corner, every bush. It's how they explore the world and gather information. That simple act of allowing them to lead, even briefly, builds trust. Engage in silent eye contact exercises. Sit with your dog and simply look into their eyes without speaking. This can feel profound. Dogs are excellent at interpreting human emotion through eye contact. It builds empathy and connection on a primal level. Try grounding techniques together. Spend time in a garden, at the park, or by a river. Simply sitting in shared stillness without distraction strengthens emotional alignment. When done regularly, These practices remind your dog that you are not just their provider, you are their emotional anchor. Inconsistent attention or erratic emotional energy can confuse dogs and make them anxious. But when your presence becomes steady and grounded, your dog begins to feel safe. And a safe dog is a secure, emotionally balanced dog. Secret number 3, brain workouts, unlocking your dog's inner genius. Mental stimulation isn't a luxury for dogs, it's a necessity. In fact, a bored dog is like a genius locked in a blank room, without meaningful tasks. Their intelligence turns inward, often resulting in destructive behaviors, anxiety, or depression. Dogs evolved as problem solvers, whether navigating complex terrains, tracking prey, or working with humans in herding, retrieving, or guarding roles. Their minds were constantly engaged. Today's domestic dogs still carry those mental needs even if they're living in apartments or suburban homes. To engage your dog's mind, go beyond chew toys or casual games. Begin with something simple, a game of hide and seek with their favorite treats. Place bits of food around the house and encourage them to sniff them out. This taps into their natural foraging instincts and keeps them mentally alert. Take it further by teaching your dog the names of toys. Studies show that dogs can learn and retain dozens, even hundreds of object names. Start with 2 toys. Name each one, and ask them to find or bring it over time. Increase the complexity of commands. Another powerful brain workout involves creating scent trails. For scent-driven breeds like hounds or shepherds, try dabbing a bit of safe essential oil or vanilla extract on a toy and dragging it along a path for your dog to track. This encourages critical thinking and builds confidence. Mental work doesn't just stimulate, it soothes. Especially for dogs prone to separation anxiety or nervous energy, daily challenges help lower cortisol levels and give them a sense of purpose. Just as humans feel fulfilled after solving a puzzle, dogs glow with pride after completing tasks. To keep things fresh, rotate mental activities weekly. Monday might be puzzle day, Tuesday could be scent day, and Wednesday could be trick training. This variety prevents boredom and keeps your dog excited to engage. Over time, these brain workouts become as essential to their well-being as walks or meals. When dogs are mentally stimulated, they're less likely to act out, bark excessively, chew destructively, or show signs of restlessness. They become centered, focused, and joyful, living proof that a tired mind is just as important as a tired body. Secret number 4, controlled canine socialization, healthy exposure. When it comes to socializing dogs, the common belief is often the more interaction, the better. But in truth, successful socialization is not about quantity, it's about quality and control. Throwing a dog into a chaotic dog park, especially too early or too often, can do more harm than good. These overwhelming environments can trigger anxiety, reactive behaviors, or even long-term distrust toward other dogs. Instead of rushing into high-energy group play, consider more intentional and gentle methods of social exposure. One-on-one doggy meetups with calm, well-mannered companions offer a safe space for your dog to build social skills gradually. Another effective technique is parallel walking, where 2 dogs walk side by side at a distance without being forced into direct contact. This allows them to become familiar with each other's presence in a non-confrontational way. For dogs that need broader exposure but still require structure, supervised daycare programs or training clubs can be a great option. These environments often include professional oversight, giving dogs the chance to learn in a safe and guided setting. It's also important to remember that social needs vary by breed. Herding breeds, for example, often thrive in structured, task-oriented play rather than chaotic group settings. Guardian breeds like Akitas or Cane Corsos may be more selective and aloof by nature, and that's perfectly normal. The goal isn't to force every dog to become a social butterfly, but to ensure they develop healthy, confident coping mechanisms around other animals. One final but crucial point: never assume that a wagging tail means a dog is friendly. A loose, Wiggly tail, accompanied by soft eyes and relaxed body posture, is a good sign. But a stiff wag, tense muscles, or locked eyes can signal stress or agitation. Reading body language is the foundation of successful social interaction. The better we understand what our dogs are saying with their posture, the better we can advocate for their comfort and safety. Secret number 5, purposeful play, reinforcing instincts and joy. Play is more than just a way to burn energy. It's a meaningful activity that taps into your dog's natural instincts and brings them joy. Reframing play as enrichment helps us approach it not just as physical exercise, but as a form of emotional fulfillment. Every dog has unique needs rooted in their breed history. For retrievers, fetch isn't just a game, it's a natural behavior that feels rewarding and instinctually right. Terriers, bred to dig and tug, benefit from games that let them pull, chase, or burrow. Herding breeds, known for their intelligence and agility, often enjoy more complex games that involve movement, control, or even soccer-like play where they can herd a ball. To truly engage your dog through play, it's essential to recognize what excites them versus what overwhelms them. If a dog becomes too hyper, starts barking uncontrollably, or loses focus, they might be overstimulated rather than entertained. Conversely, if they lose interest quickly, the play style may not be satisfying their core needs. Creating a mini routine of focused play, even just 15 minutes a day, can transform your dog's mood and behavior. That short session can release built-up tension, reduce anxiety, and even replace hours of restless pacing or barking. It becomes a ritual your dog looks forward to and benefits from physically and emotionally. Rotate toys to keep playtime fresh. Use scent-based toys to engage their nose, noise-emitting toys to tap into curiosity, and movement-triggered toys for excitement and chase. Variety prevents boredom and encourages your dog to think, adapt, and stay engaged. Remember, play is one of the most powerful ways to speak your dog's language. Through it, you're not just entertaining them, you're honoring who they are at their core. Bonus insight: the sixth sense, dogs reading human emotion. Dogs possess an incredible ability to read human emotion, often more accurately than we expect. Their sense of smell is so refined that they can detect shifts in our body chemistry, including rising stress hormones like cortisol. But that's not all. They also track our vocal tones, facial expressions, and even micro movements in our posture. If you've ever noticed your dog approaching you gently when you're upset or becoming anxious when you're angry, that's their emotional radar at work. They're not reacting to your words, but to your state. One powerful way to support this emotional connection is to practice calming breath work or mindfulness near your dog. Even a few minutes of slow breathing can shift your energy and help your dog settle beside you. These shared moments of emotional regulation not only calm your dog, but can also ground you as well. The truth is simple: a regulated human creates a relaxed dog. By being mindful of our emotional signals, we can help our dogs feel secure, stable, and more in tune with their world. Dogs don't need perfection, they need presence, play, and purposeful interaction. They thrive not from having the fanciest toys or the biggest backyard, but from feeling understood, safe, and connected to the people they trust most. You now hold 5 secrets that can shape your dog's entire life. Will you use them? With just a few conscious changes, you can transform your dog's behavior, strengthen your bond, and create a home where joy and calmness become the norm. If this video helped you see your dog in a new light, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow dog lovers. And in the comments, tell us, what change are you going to try first? Or share a story about how your dog surprised you when you tried one of these ideas. We'd love to hear it. Your dog is always communicating. Now you have the tools to listen better.